It's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
They really just took Charlie Kirk from us, the future of the Republican Party, and think that we are going to just be silent. There are people that are laughing right now. You're one of them. And while the rest of us are feeling serious sympathy and empathy, there's a bunch of you that are laughing right now. I am sick to my stomach over Charlie Kirk's passing. This is somebody that like millions and millions have listened to for the last decade. And you sent in someone who's still on the loose apparently, some ideological freak, to take Charlie Kirk. You guys can't handle being told you're wrong. You have to end the conversation or end someone's life. You took a father and a husband and a child away from people. I can't stand the liberal Democrat ideology. If you subscribe to this and you're laughing right now about this, karma gets you, dude. It gets you from the inside. So you'll be gone far sooner than you realize. Something will just take you. Like a bad cut or something. You people are the sickest individuals I've ever seen. What I've seen, the people laughing. The people saying, well, the thoughts and prayers didn't work. You pieces of shit. You fucking suck. You know that? You think that this is funny? Charlie Kirk is dead because of your sick mainstream media twisting your brains because you're just children and you were able to get taken advantage of. And now you sent in some sick freak to take this man's life like you sent in Butler to take Trump's life. I fucking hate you people. I fucking hate you people. Thoughts and prayers. Unbelievable. I cannot believe Charlie Kirk is gone. I listened to this man for the last 6 years. 11 years younger than me. This man was brilliant, and that's why he got taken out. He was probably going to be a president someday, honestly. And they know that. And they sent this fucking freak in to take him out. Or whoever it is. These leftists, they're really trying to start something right now.
Wait a minute. So, what qualifies you to be a president? Okay, because first of all, is he on the DEI? Is Charlie Kirk considered DEI? Or was Barack Obama DEI? Before I go any further, because if Barack, that nigga only got a job because he was black, then maybe. But if we really wanted to say DEI, Hillary Clinton should have won. Hillary Clinton should have got the job because she was more qualified and a white woman and DEI. But instead, Trump got the job. And he did a fine job. Can we all agree? PPP loans was out the ass. We got that $1,200 cash in our pocket. Boy, I ain't seen so many rich Negroes running around America since. Okay? It was when that damn Joe Biden got in office that all the Negroes was going broke and turning on their Democratic Party. But, Trump came back in. 45-47. Do. Hey.
How's it going, Charlie? I'm Austin. I just had a question related to Second Amendment rights. We saw the shooting that happened recently, and a lot of people are upset. But I'm seeing people argue for the other side that they want to take our Second Amendment rights away. How do we convince them that it's important to have the right to defend ourselves and all that good stuff?
Yeah, it's a great question. Thank you. So I'm a big Second Amendment fan, but I think most politicians are cowards when it comes to defending why we have a Second Amendment. This is why I would not be a good politician, or maybe I would, I don't know, but because I actually speak my mind. The Second Amendment is not about hunting. I love hunting. The Second Amendment is not even about personal defense. That is important. The Second Amendment is there, God forbid, so that you can defend yourself against a tyrannical government.
Come on.
And if that talk scares you, wow, that's radical, Charlie. I don't know about that. Well, then you have not really read any of the literature of our founding fathers. Yep. Number two, you've not read any 20th century history. You're just living in Narnia. By the way, if you were actually living in Narnia, you would be wiser than wherever you're living, because C.S. Lewis was really smart. So I don't know what alternative universe you're living in. Yep. You just don't want to face reality that governments tend to get tyrannical, and that if people need an ability to protect themselves and their communities and their families. Now, we must also be real. We must be honest with the population. Having an armed citizenry comes with a price. And that is part of liberty.
Wow.
Driving comes with a price. 50,000 people die on the road every year. That's a price. You get rid of driving, you'd have 50,000 less auto fatalities. But we have decided that the benefit of driving, speed, accessibility, mobility, having products, services, is worth the cost of 50,000 people dying on the road. Wow. So we need to be very clear that you're not going to get gun deaths to zero. It will not happen.
Right.
You can significantly reduce them through having more fathers in the home,
yes,
by having more armed guards in front of schools.
Yes.
We should have an honest and clear reductionist view of gun violence, but we should not.
Wait a minute. How many school shootings have we seen that they had a father in the home? In fact, it was the father's. You know what? Let him finish.
Not have a utopian one. You will never live in a society when you have an armed citizenry and you won't have a single gun death. That is nonsense. It's drivel. But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year, so that we can have the Second Amendment to protect our other God-given rights. That is a prudent deal. It is rational. Nobody talks like this. They live in a complete alternate universe. So then how do you reduce? Very simple. People say, oh, Charlie, how do you stop school shootings? I don't know. How did we stop shootings at baseball games? Because we have armed guards outside of baseball games. That's why. How did we stop all the shootings at airports? We have armed guards outside of airports. How do we stop all the shootings at banks? We have armed guards outside of banks. How do we stop all the shootings at gun shows? Notice there's not a lot of mass shootings at gun shows. There's all these guns because everyone's armed. If our money and our sporting events and our airplanes have armed guards, why don't our children?
Thank you, Charlie. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, so y'all wanted full context of what he said when he said, to protect the Second Amendment. Somebody, some people might have to go. And look, words are powerful. This ain't how we wanted you to go, Kirk. But, words are powerful. Words are powerful. So we ain't gonna talk about karma and speaking into existence. We ain't gonna go all spiritual and all that crap. Just saying, arm young people and a young person, it don't matter what race he was. And he had a father in the home. I don't know if fathers being in the home or out the home is the cause of people shooting people. It may be because they got a trans boyfriend, or they got they was raised on welfare, or they was in the inner cities, they low educated, or they DEI, whatever the case may be. Guns are in the hands of the wrong people every day. Guns are in the hands of the wrong people every day. Now, should this young man been able to have a gun at your rally? Because all those people there with guns on the school property. Listen, we gotta keep it real with ourselves sometimes, man. Sometimes we shoot ourselves in the foot. No pun intended. But I'm just saying, you got a gun, you might do it. Okay, Cheddar Bob? If you got a gun, you might shoot your dick off.